Being Aboriginal is who you are on the inside. It's not always necessarily what you look like on the outside. It's knowing who you are and where you come from and being proud of your culture and living that culture. My name is Clancy and my background is Aboriginal and my people descend from the Waka Waka and the Willy Willy people from central Queensland. So the way I grew up in my community, it wasn't like a nuclear family. With our community, the baby or the child is raised by the whole community. All your aunties, all your uncles, people who aren't even related to you bloodways will be your family as well. That's how our community works. I see myself as a brother boy because I have a masculine spirit, and yeah, there's a space in every community for a brother boy, and I just happen to be in that space. Brother boy in an Aboriginal queer context, it means someone who's like transmasculine. Personally, yeah, someone who identifies as a man or a boy. We're blokes, we're guys as well. And in the Aboriginal community, there's no one that will refute that. No one will argue against that. It's just how it is. At first, I was really unsure about my transition because I didn't know any other people that transitioned from female to male. It was tough not knowing there was anyone like me at that time. Yeah, I thought I was like the odd one out, the alien, like, you know, very different. And I wasn't unsure how to navigate my culture being transgender that way. Yeah, I was a bit unsure and a bit anxious at first, but I learnt very quickly that it isn't all that bad and it's been really positive, yeah. Before I transitioned, I used to participate in Aboriginal women's dance, and now I can't because I'm not a woman, and I find myself in this grey area where I'm only practicing gender neutral dances, and there isn't many gender neutral dances, and I have to learn the men's dances. Dancing is a part of my Aboriginal identity, you know, practicing in these cultural ceremonies is a part of who I am and my responsibility as a human being in my culture. So yeah, not being able to do that is sort of depressing and sad. So I find painting is like an outlet for me to practice my culture without persecution of crossing barriers. There's some things I can't paint, but in terms of painting, I'm going to be able to paint because it doesn't require me to physically dress myself as a man. I can just paint as a person. Painting has become a substitute for the loss that I've had from not being able to dance. I feel that my ancestors accept me for who I am. It's who I'm meant to be. And yeah, the community has been very accepting of who I am. At first I didn't know that because so much has been lost. But now that I've gone further down in my transition, I find a lot of the time that people are accepting. And yeah, they'll even, you know, be vocal about it and say that this is, you know, who you are, this is who you're meant to be.